Join us as we drive from Launceston to St Helens. Alright Dace, we've just done 4 nights in Launceston. Do you want to go to Perth?
Gotta go home.
You want to go to Perth?
Do you see anywhere you want to go?
So the coffee shop in Perth was closed, unfortunately. We took a drive to Bridestowe Lavender Farm instead, and we've just had some lunch and some coffees. The lavender is not in season. The rose are definitely there, and you can imagine how it would look, but it only blooms between December and January. Driving through Derby if you're on the east coast, you can tell this place was built for mountain bike riders.
It's Australia!
Oh yeah, I'll allow it. Little Brown Lake, Australia. So we did manage to get the drone up at Little Blue Lake, despite how windy it is. We got it up, we got it down safely. The weather changed very quickly, so hopefully we've got a few shots and some footage before we got wet and the drone got a little bit wet. Are you saying it's not a port because it's not important?
No, because it doesn't have imports.
Does that one makes a port?
Yes! Imports, exports.
He's an importer-exporter.
You know you're in Tassie when the Big Four has MTB shuttles and a bunkhouse. Days, we're in St Helens. How's the sunshine? We left Little Blue Lake because it started raining. As soon as we got in the car, pulled out and got back on the road, the sun came straight back out. Like it was nothing. One thing we've noticed with the weather here is it always changes. It's not raining for too long, except for at night. Kind of just rains and then quickly moves on. Unpredictable. Well, Days, we've set up camp. Now it's time for you to have a swim and a run around at St Helens.
So that's getting less as it's coming over, that rain. But this is, see, it's all partly cloudy, 24, 23, 21, 20. There's no rain.
Yeah, okay.
For like a week. I mean, apart from sporadic rain, but it moves so quick. The clouds here just go over so quickly. Like, I understand it's windy.
Yeah.
But I feel like it moves quickly anyway.
Yeah, it's not sticking around.
Same in Melbourne. Like when we're in Torquay.
Yeah.
Like it comes and then it goes. It's not like, I don't know, I feel like in Perth when the weather comes, it comes for at least a few good hours.
Yeah, fair.
And it hangs and then it's, I wonder if it's because it's over the land, but where we've been in Melbourne and here, it's going out over the ocean, so it's got something to do with
pushing out over the coast.
Yeah. Where?
Diagonally draw your belly.
Diagonally.
I don't know, is it squeaky sound?
Stop it.
It's not very good squeaky sound. The sand's cold. Ooh. Oh, it's icy. Beautiful day to explore the Bay of Fires. We've made our first stop Cosy Corner because it was the closest one that allowed dogs to where we were staying in St Helens. Could not ask for better weather. The water is just ice, but it is stunning. All right, Dace, Lead the way. Up you go. Cosy Corner is one of the many beaches along the Bay of Friars. We spent the most time here because it's dog friendly, even if they have to stay on the lead.
The water's not going to be any warmer. Go on, in you go. Ooh, that's chilly. Yeah.
I've just left Leash and Days up on the rocks. I'm going back to the car to get the camera and the drone. Didn't really want to bring it out just in case the weather turned on us, if it was too windy or if we didn't like the spot. It's quite heavy, the bag, so lugging around extra luggage and the dog, not ideal.
What was your realisation?
When we got here, we pulled in with the camper, and now we can't hook on to get it out because there's caravans behind us. So, yeah.
Days, what do you reckon? Without enough room to unfold the trailer, we took what seemed like the easy way out, driving through the site. We didn't consider that the site behind us would be booked during our stay. This left us in a potentially dangerous situation in case of an emergency evacuation. Luckily, the trailer was light enough for us to turn on the spot the morning we left. We've come back to Cosy Corner this afternoon to catch the sunset. I know what you're thinking, the sun is setting behind me right now. Why aren't I facing that way? We actually chose to come here today for sunset, knowing that the sun would light up the rocks and we'd be able to catch the rocks a bit more clearly. During a sunrise, the sun would be coming up behind it, which would cast a bit of a shadow over all of these rocks, and we'd lose a bit of the red value. So with the sunset behind, we're going to get some nice oranges, nice reds coming through the rocks, and hopefully the sky changes into some nice darker colours. Maybe we get that streak of purple that goes through the middle. Fingers crossed. About 10 minutes after the sunset, a pink streak went through the sky, which is what I was hoping for. It didn't stay for long, so I'm hoping that I got at least one shot with it that's usable.
Whose dog are you?
Our time in St. Helens wasn't all beach days. Join us next time as we explore the dog-friendly walk at Helens Falls.